This is a white-haired boy who is even more awesome than Gojo Satoru. At the age of 12, he has already mastered the art of assassination. This is caused by adjusting the speed of the steps, movement techniques used to confuse opponents. The moment I found the flaw, Chie suddenly moved. Charge forward with a fierce attack. But don't be fooled by Netero's skinny appearance. His body is very flexible. However, no matter how Chie attacks, I still can't touch a single hair on Netero's legs. Chie was repeatedly teased. The continuous attacks failed. Chie began to doubt whether the other party was really an old man. At this time, Netero did not forget to taunt a few words. I didn't expect that I couldn't even beat an old man. Chie is furious. Since the other party is so flexible, then seal his bottom plate first. Then he kicked Netero's legs. However, the imagined thing did not happen. Netero is fine. Chie let out a scream. Holding his left foot, he kept jumping around. It was as if I had kicked something other than a human leg. It's a solid steel plate. Next it's Zhaoji's turn. Just did some warm-up exercises. Rushed forward at a very fast speed. But this speed seems to Netero. It's like slow motion. Can come before and after. Zhaoji's figure suddenly flashed. Wants to attack from the top. As a result, he hit his head on the ceiling, rolling on the ground in pain. This made Chie, who was watching from the side, curse. The opportunity I finally got is gone. As a last resort, both of them can only play at the same time. Only once did they use all their strength. No matter what, I have to get the ball from Netero. Because Netero once said to Zia and the others, as long as you get the ball, you can immediately obtain hunter status. For this purpose, the two tried their best. However, Netero didn't even breathe. Zhaoji knew that if he continued like this, so I came up with an idea. He accelerated again and rushed forward, as Netero continued to taunt. But I didn't expect. Zhaoji uses socks to increase the attack distance, hit Netero on the chin. Chie also took the opportunity to attack from behind. Kicked Netero away. Seeing that Chie and Zhaoji are about to get the ball, Netero's charging speed suddenly exploded. Like a flash of lightning. Got the ball first. Looking at the smoking footprints on the ground, Chie gave up the game, because he found that from the beginning to now, Netero never used his right hand or left foot. The difference in strength between the two sides is too great. If we continue like this, even if they were given a year, they still couldn't get the ball. Then Chie left the room. And Zhaoji wants to play again. Even if I can't get the ball, he also needs Netero to use his right hand. So the two people's ball-grabbing game started again. This time, Zhaoji increased his speed again. On the surface, he grabbed the ball with his hands. But secretly, he hit Netero with his head. Finally, he bumped into me. But I was in so much pain that tears came out. I didn't expect this trick to work. Zhaoji plans to use the same trick again. Look at him. Caring about his life. Netero is really scared. If you defend yourself with all your strength, Zhaoji's head will definitely be smashed. But if you don't prevent, it's yourself who is hurt. After thinking about it, Netero decided to leave. Poor Zhaoji hit his head against the wall. But he was very happy, because Netero used his right hand to dodge just now. After confirmation, Zhaoji lay down on the ground and fell asleep. Chie is in a bad mood, but I met two unlucky guys. The next second, he was killed instantly.
あれ以上やってたら、あのじいさん殺してでも、ボール取りたくなっちゃうもん。
Give you 10 million. Help me find a solution. How to do it without external help. Only then can you safely return to the ground from a 500-meter high tower. This is the content of the third round of the Hunter exam. Must return to the ground within 72 hours to qualify. At this time, a rock climber wanted to climb down with his bare hands. But at this moment, suddenly, several flying beasts with human faces appeared. Swallow him up. Climbing won't work. So how do we go on? Paika looked around. I found that in this short period of time, the number of people has been reduced by half. Apparently someone has found a way to escape. By careful observation, they discovered a hidden door leading into the tower. Just step on it hard. You can enter the interior of the tower. Just started. They thought the hidden door was connecting different passages. So we said our own precious words. As a result, after they jumped down, but found that 4 people appeared in a room together. A few people could only smile awkwardly. Soon they found a sign. It says there are 5 of you. The principle of minority obeying majority must be followed to reach the end. And there are 5 timers in front. At this time, a voice came from the loudspeaker in the corner. It turns out that this tower is actually a prison. The students' challenges. It will be carried out under the supervision of the prison warden Lebo. There are multiple passages in the tower. Which way do you want to go? All decisions must be made in accordance with the principle of minority obeying the majority. That is to say, they must gather 5 people to move forward. All the four can do now is wait. After waiting for 2 hours in boredom, finally, there was movement from above. Then a figure fell down, but what everyone didn't expect was, the person who fell down turned out to be the rookie killer, Dongba. As Dongba put on the timer, a door appeared in front of everyone, and this door needs 5 people to decide whether to open it. The 5 people each pressed their own choice. Results: Dongba election. After being discovered by Leorio, he also lied that he pressed the wrong button. Leo is so exhausted. Threaten Dongba if he dares to do this again next time. Kick him out of the team right away. Chia believes, even if Dongba deliberately makes trouble, it's okay. As long as the 4 of them choose the same one, it's fine. But he didn't know, on the next journey, Dongba will bring more trouble. The 5 people then walked out of the room. Soon, we came to a dead-end road. There is a platform standing alone in the middle. The platform is surrounded by a bottomless abyss. There are several masked prisoners on the other side. Who are these people? At this time, the voice of the prison warden Lebo came again. It turns out that the prisoners are in custody. He is also the examiner of this exam. Next steps. Chia and the others are going to accept the one-on-one challenge from the other side. And everyone only has one chance. Although the game mode can be freely chosen, but the game is not about losing or winning. No draw. As long as you make the other party admit defeat, you win. That is to say, as long as 3 people on one side win, the game is cleared. Besides, to increase the difficulty of the game, Lebo also made a pact with the prisoners. As long as we can hold Zhao Ji and the others back for 1 hour, the sentence is shortened by 1 year. Zhao Ji only has 72 hours. In order to reduce the sentence, I will definitely try to delay the time. So fundamentally, it's a race against time. The opponent plays first. The bald man was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison. Without knowing the opponent's strategy, the risk of the first battle is very high. Paika is preparing to be the first to go on stage. Dongba stood up at this time, because he thought that Zhao Ji and the other 3 didn't trust him. I won't give him the final victory. Instead of this, it's better to be the first one to play. Find out the other person's background. Dongba is passionate, said with great righteousness. Larry was almost moved to tears. Representatives from both sides came on stage. Baldhead proposes a life and death duel. Until the other party admits defeat, Dongba doesn't have any nonsense either. Immediately take a fighting stance. A raging battle is burning in my body. The battle between the 2 sides is imminent. No one expected Dongba to kneel down and admit defeat. An angry Larry grabbed Dongba by the collar. Asked him why he did this. However, Dongba looked calm. Said he did it on purpose. He didn't come to take the exam, just to pass it. To seek excitement. He wants to see those newcomers mess up because of him. And the shattered dreams. Only in this way can you find a sense of existence. After listening to Dongba's words, Larry gets even angrier. If you were Larry, how would you treat Dongba? Just because of Dongba's trouble, the prisoners won the first match point.